And welcome back everyone, welcome back to Final Fantasy X HD Remaster. I'm of course Neon Genesis, and it has again been a while since I last recorded this game, but what you didn't know is I've actually been doing some stuff off screen. Now that is by no means an excuse for me not to upload this, on a regular basis, but because I wanted this to be, this is not a 100% completion guide, but because I want to include as much as I can, and especially me including the Monster Arena, a lot of it will take up a lot of time and I will get burnt out quite easily. So with that being said, have I got an update for you? That's what she said. So as you can see on your screen, we have just a few levels, and the funny thing about this is I wasn't grinding, I wasn't attempting to get these sphere levels. In fact, these are accidental sphere levels, if you will. So the reason why I've got all these sphere levels is because I have been capturing. Now, I'm guessing you guys already know that the reason why there's a video today is because I have pretty much captured every enemy in the game, pretty much. Now I have still got a few to do, but I wanted to update you guys and also get the series moving a bit, and there's actually a couple of other stuff we can do as well. And now first top is I want to go to the camlands to show you what I've done and how I've captured and where I've captured and the rest of it, and do the update properly. Now the first thing it's going to say to me is, do I want to test out a few fights? I'm just going to say no. I think it will say that anyway. I need more winged eyeballs in order to continue my research. So maybe it won't actually. So now when I go to fight monsters, you will see we have Besaid, fully done. Killiker, fully done. Mihen High Road, all done. Mushroom Rock, all done. Jose Road, all done. Now I've got to say straight away. Yeah, I'm going to say straight away, these are the enemies that I struggled with, and these are the Simmer. This was hard because only one of them, there's two different fights that they can appear in with different sets of enemies, and it's just that they appeared quite rare. Snowflans, believe it or not, I never maxed out them straight away. For some reason I had like 8 of them for a time. Now what I did is I went outside of Guadasalam and I captured enemies there, near the Moonflow, near that area, and captured enemies there. That's where I captured the majority of the rest of them. If you're struggling to find Basilics, which I know I did, and the Simmers, then go to Mushroom Rock, where you killed, where Seymour fought with you for a bit. Go there and you will find some Basilics there. And I also had the odd few Snowflans that were there as well. Ochus are more near the Moonflow type area, in case you guys are struggling with that. Thunder Plains, not too bad at all. We're all done on that one. Macalania, now I actually had to fight for quite some time to get, I think it was Chimeras, because there's only one fight they appear in, if my memory serves me right, which it could fail. I believe Chimeras only come up in one fight and it's only one at a time, so that was one thing that slowed me down for a time. If you're looking for sandworms, I can't describe where it is now, but basically it's near a save point, not this save point or the save sphere that you teleport to, but the other one halfway through, if you know what I mean. Around that area there, that is where you will find sandworms, in case you're struggling with them. Personally, I had to go back for just Mushus, which I was really surprised at, or Mushusus anyway. Then we have the Carmans. Now Carmans was a bit of a pain because I had to get Chimeras, Ogres, and there was something else for a while. I think it was them two really that were the worst ones. Malabras, they didn't appear when I was, to be honest, when I was going for Chimera Brains and Ogres, I never fought one Malabra, so it makes me wonder if people were struggling at Malabras. But the way I like to think of the Carmans is it's sectioned up into 4 areas. The top right hand side, you'll find the harder enemies. The bottom right hand side near the 2 treasure chests, you'll find the easy type enemies. Top left hand side where the Albert Primer was, you'll find things like the Chimera Brains and the Ogres and stuff. and curls and stuff like that. Anacondas and stuff like that should appear around that area as well, but the rest of it, the Nibiros, the Skull, the Flame Plants, they should all appear on the bottom left hand side. That's how I like to think about it. Whether that's, you know, written in stone and exactly as it is, you know, I'm not sure. But now, Stolen Faith Cavern. These guys here were my bane of existence. These are the things that will slow you down. And honestly, I can honestly say the only advice I've got for you is to just grind. Just grind. And just flee every single fight. Basically what I did is I got every enemy apart from Tomberries, and I had 10 out of everything else, but I had only 2 Tomberries. I just basically put on a Let's Play, or put on a YouTube video, a podcast, music, whatever it takes, Netflix if you have to, and I just grinded. And what I did is I just fleed from every other fight except Tomberries, obviously. Basically that's all I did. And there's no fast way, there's no secret location as to where Tomberries are. It's just what you have to do. Mount Gagazet, it wasn't too bad. You can now actually, if you go to the base of Mount Gagazet, you can actually teleport from the bottom area of Gagazet all the way around. You know, inside the cave, after the cave, before the cave, so it should make getting around a lot easier. But that is another reason why, through the Let's Play, or through, like, however many videos it was now when we were going through Gagazet, that is why I bought a capture weapon beforehand, and we went through and we were capturing on our way. And that's another reason why I grinded at the high bridge, because I wanted to be strong enough to be able to capture with my capture weapons on in Gagazet. That's another reason why I did it, and of course Zanarkand as well. The ones that will get you here, the Mill Spikes, the Achelos and the Splashers, they are in the water, so make sure that possibly Riku does not kill those enemies. So when you have to control and do a little mini game in the Gagazet Mountain, when you're in the water for a bit and you're doing that little mini game, I say it's a mini game, but make sure you've got either Riku with a capture weapon as well as, or make sure she doesn't get the final kill, because otherwise you will struggle. But they captured fairly quickly. I believe the male spikes are the big fat mother humpers. They can hit rather hard, just as a quick heads up. The rest of them shouldn't be too bad. Dark Flans, you'll find that in the cave around the Safe Sphere, along with these and Behemoths and the Dark Flans. Yeah, pretty much the rest of them you shouldn't have any trouble with. Now, the only other area we've got left to go is to the Omega Dungeon, which is of course the Omega Ruins, and of course Sin. Now, because we haven't been to Sin and progress with the story, we can't go inside Sin, but we can go inside Omega, and I don't mean that in a kinky way. Now, if you look at the species conquest, we're doing not too bad here. We're not doing too bad at all, but the rest of the enemies will be bred once we capture 10 enemies in Omega and 10 enemies of every enemy, in Sin as well. Area conquest, looking pretty good. We're only missing 2, and they're the 2 toughest ones. When we have bred every single enemy, obviously not, well, yeah, basically when we've bred every single enemy, we need to kill all of the enemies in the species conquest, area conquest, and then of course the original, which of course this one's going to be the strongest enemy in the whole entire game. I have never ever killed it, but we shall try our damn best. Now that was it for the massive update. Now we need to start preparing ourselves, and now I need to decide. I can't decide what I want to do. Do I want to progress the story, or do I want to go to the Mega Ruins? I think it would be beneficial if we got on with Sin, and then we came back, and then that means that we can also go inside Sin to capture enemies. But actually, what I think I will do is go to the Mega Ruins and explore there for a bit, because we need to level up anyway. But first thing is first, as I'm saying this, we need to use these 3 levels. And now I've used Tidus's before off screen, without, I've not saved it, and just to see how strong Tidus would get, and he gets rather strong, trust me. In fact, I've got a screenshot on my phone. Oh, I haven't got my phone with me, but basically, the strength on Tidus goes up by at least 30, so he will probably be hitting for the 4 9s, 9,999 at that point. So now it is time to first go to the airship, for two reasons. One, for some gear, which I'll show you where we're going to buy them, and also I'm going to do my sphere levels. So I'm going to do the sphere levels off screen. I'll catch you guys in just a moment when I should have leveled everyone up. So quick last look at what they're like. I'll see you in a second. Okay, and we're back. So you can see we've leveled up significantly. We've done pretty well. I mean, I haven't even recovered my HP at the save sphere yet, but you can see Wacker's HP has gone up by 1,600, which is crazy, and Titus has gone up quite a fair bit. Jeez. Wacker's getting up quite a fair bit of MP. Auron's HP has gone up quite a lot. His MP's gone up a fair bit. Yuna's got quite a little bit stronger, well, HP wise. You can see that she's also learnt Hurley. Riku, I leveled her up those 7 sphere levels she got. I think it was 7 or 10. I think it was 10. And she got a fair bit of HP. She's got an average amount of HP now, so that's not too bad. I've had to move people around on the sphere grid a little bit, so things are pretty jumbled up, but we haven't even made our way around the whole sphere grid yet. We're not far off. So, I mean, Kamaru will be my weakest character at the moment, and Lulu as well. But, hey ho, we are done on that respect. So, I mean, if you look at the abilities really quick, what we've now got Mug for Auron, so that's going to be pretty handy. He already had Steal and Use, but now he's got Mug. He learnt a few spells, lol, which he probably won't use because his magic sucks. Alright, it did suck. It might actually be pretty decent now. What's his magic at? Magic 35 for Wacker, 5 for Tidus. Oh my god, it's better than Tidus's magic. Riku's looking pretty okay for everything, really. She's pretty average on everything. But our agility on Auron... No. Wow. Auron's got the highest agility. So I was just going across all the agility there. Wow. 86 strength for Tidus. 76 for... 78 for Auron. 86 for Tidus. 72 for Wacker. And 31 only for Riku. We're getting there. I mean, to say that I didn't even grind is, you know, not too bad at all. Now, you may be asking where I'm going. The reason why I'm going this way is for some accessories off Rin. Now, what we want to be doing is having as much proof as we can. Auron is just badass. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that is... damn awesome. We're still going to keep our capture weapons equipped, I think, for the time being, because we're going to be going to the Omega Ruins, where we're going to need to be capturing enemies anyway. The same goes for Tidus as well, but except we're going to be getting some better accessories and having some proof on it. Some proof is in like death proof, confuse, silence, anything, any status elements like that. We're going to have them equipped. Just checking. I don't think I've got anything. Nope. And then same for Wacker. Now what I need to do off screen, which I might do at the end of this video, is go and sell a ton of armor and accessories. I mean, look at that for an accessory, no encounters. You know, I don't remember where I even got it, or if we got it in the last video or what, but there you go. Lightning proof, death ward. Nothing really that. We're looking for anything that can block against status ailments. And I don't want wards, I want proof. So, the reason why I came to Rin...
Yuna has become quite the summoner. She reminds me of her parents.
Yuna's old man was a priest of Yevon, but he married an Albad, huh?
Lord Braska wanted peace between his people and ours. He would occasionally visit the home of those days.
So that's how he met Sid's sister?
They ran off together, into the night.
Sounds like love. Wow, Sid must have been furious.
Yes, he wouldn't talk to her after that. But when Yuna was born, they made up again. His sister took off for home at once. But then her ship.
Sin.
That incident turned Lord Braska down the summoner's path.
Everything leads back to Sin.
But you'll put an end to it?
With a vengeance.
I pray for your success. May I help you?
After all that backstory there, you can help me. But that's actually pretty cool. I was starting to skip the beginning bit, thinking, oh yeah, we've heard this all before, but we hadn't actually heard that. So apologies if I did skip anything that we hadn't heard before, but kind of gives you a bit of a backstory to Yuna's mother there. So I'm just gonna stock up on everything basically, which we're not far off, capped out on everything anyway. Holy waters, we'll buy. I mean, I've got a ton of gil while we're capturing as well, so another kind of perk to what we did there. I'm just going to stock up on 99 of everything. Yeah, grenades as well, why not? Now, that's not the reason why I came. I came for accessories. That's right. I came for accessories. Not necessarily armor. Now, what I'm thinking... Oh yes, we can't carry any more items, so we need to sell some. So we'll sell some stuff real quick. Double AP would be nice. Fire strike, we'll sell that. I wanted to do this off screen, but I guess we'll do it now. Sell that. Oh, they could be sold for 37 gil, 57 gil, 131 gil. Ugh, it's all scrap. And again, a lot of these armor would have been picked up when I was capturing. What else do we have? Ice ward, no thanks. Lightning ward, no thanks. Stoneproof, I might just keep that for now in case for Yuna, but poison ward, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that and that. Keep that. Get rid of that. 2 moon rings. Look at that. I mean, she can only wear one, so ching. 6,000 gil in my pocket. Seeker's ring, Seeker's ring, Seeker's ring. Plenty of Seeker's ring. Defense. I didn't even read that. Ring. I mean, I got some. I mean, look at that. I mean, Death Touch. I mean, come on. I mean, I wasn't even 2 of them. Get rid of 1 of them. Fire strike. Katana we'll get rid of. Look at those free hit. Look at those HP. Ugh. I'll keep that in case we need that for MP, but should be okay. But we are going to need some pretty high high status ailments and potions and basically a lot of preparation for the Omega Ruins. It's been a long time since I've even been there as well, so... Weblance. Oh wow, Stone Touch. I think I knew about that one though. Albert, we'll get rid of that. And that one. 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 Ugh, sensor. Initiative we'll get rid of. Fireball. Ice ball. Thunderball. Water ball we'll keep just because it's got a ton of strength on it, and I think we were even using that as a weapon, I think. Water strike. Water strike. Stone touch. Look at that, we got another stone touch weapon. So I'm actually going to sell that one and maybe add some more stuff on that one. Because this will come in handy later on, I think. Potentially, anyway. All around her. Nice one. Strength 5. Oh, so strength 5, but might be able to make that into something cool as well. A hyper ball. Hyper ball. Ace's wizard. Now, I'll probably get rid of that anyway, but I don't know. Probably get rid of it, but maybe not just yet. We'll keep it just in case, but... Wow, so much stuff here to use, to sell, even not to use, to sell and to use. God. Oh, get rid of one of them. The reason why I'm keeping them is because the worst case scenarios, we don't have any protection for any of them. We can do that one. Fast break, SOS haste. That's not too bad. I'd rather have auto haste, to be honest. Get rid of that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Half MP cost would be good for Lulu, so I might just keep that for now. Wow, that's some good gil there. I mean, I've almost got my gil back pretty much from what I'd spent. Auto potion for Lulu. That's a pretty good one. I'm not sure if I already knew I had that one or not. And that's not too bad either. Get rid of that. And that. Get rid of that. Death touch for Riku. Very nice. Trust me, these might come in handy. Might come in handy. So I don't want to sell, you know, things that could come in handy later on. I mean, for the flexible arm and stuff, we can potentially do that later as well. You know, do it up as a weapon. I mean, oh, that's a good proof. That's a good proof on that one, but it's elements, that one, not necessarily what I'm looking for. Wow, there's so many Seeker's Taj then. Well, that's much better. No, thank you for giving me the gil back. Now, going back to what I was originally doing, is I'm probably going to look at... could make a better weapon for Yuna if we wanted later on. Shame we can't put capture on a weapon, otherwise I'd go for a weapon like, you know, that for Whacker and put capture on it. I don't know why I put poison touch on that actually when I think about it on my my capture weapon for Whacker, because at the end of the day I'm aiming for capture, not poisoning. But anyway, never mind. What a newbie thing for me to do, but never mind. What I'm mainly here for, to be honest, are the Tetra stuff for Riku and everyone. So one there. Auron's actually going to be absolutely fine with that, I think. We're going to have Whacker with one. And, of course, Tidus with one. If I can get Death Proof or something on it, that would be great. So another reason why I was capturing as well is because I wanted the items for the rewards. Also, can we just get out of here? I want some music. Now where are we going to go? That's the question. Let's have a look what we can make. Should be right at the bottom if I'm right. Yes, okay. So Riku's, let's have a look at Riku. Can't do... No, we can do stun. Oh, we can do death proof, but uses 60 far planes. Right, okay. Zombie proof we will do. And stun proof I think we will do. But they're going to be a pain. And maybe poison proof I think. Oh, cool, a talisman. What else can we have down below? I mean, we can break HP, sorry, break MP. Actually. I'm just going to look at who can mug, because it'd be really good to have... Auron can mug. Can anyone else here mug? That's the question. No. Can Tidus mug? No. Could give that to... Sorry guys, just bear with me. I'm just trying to gear us up right for this. Might give a Master Thief to Auron. Oh no, he's already got his done, hasn't he? Never mind. I'll give it to... I can't give it to any of these two. None of these two have it. They don't have mug. Never mind. Not a big deal. Death proof I think is going on all of us, because I don't want to die. I've lost it now. Where's death proof? I lost death proof there. Ooh, auto haste, that'd be sweet. That's 99 chocobo rings though, so it's maybe not worth it. Auto med. No encounters would be pretty sweet. But we kind of want to be encountering anyway. Let's go for some protection, as I was saying earlier. Stone proof. Poison proof will definitely help us out here. And I think silence proof. Got a nice bit of protection there. Because we're preparing to go into... Oh, we didn't finish this off yet, did we? No. We're preparing to go into the Omega Ruins, so... Need to finish off Whackers. I've given him death proof, which is good, so he's not going to die, hopefully. Because trust me, this place can get pretty rough at times. We'll do poison proof. And we shall do stun proof, I think. Yes, some pretty cool stuff there. And then I think that might be it for now. What does Riku use? Silence, touch and strength. I'm gonna get her ninja claw, I think. Just gotta find the weapon for Riku now. It should be ninja claw, here it is. And we're gonna have first strike. I think, yes. Now I'm putting that on just in case we need to use Riku, because trust me, we might need to. I'm just trying to have a look what else I can do. And we could put strength 20 onto her to help out for a bit of damage. I think I will. So this is now the Vanguard weapon she's got. I think we're pretty much done, to be honest. Yeah. She hasn't got the best... There we go. There, we're sorted now. Right, okay then. So that was a lot of equipping and gearing up and preparing and stuff, but we are going to be heading to the Omega Ruins. We'll head there real quick. The Omega Ruins. Here we come.
What is this place?
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
Omega's loathing of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So, he's here?
Scared?
Not a chance.
That's the spirit. Come on, Titus. And I'm afraid it was a bit of a dull video, I'm afraid, today, but at least we can see we're progressing with the series. I can kind of tell you guys the updates and whatnot we've done. But I'm going to end the video there, of course, and we are going to save our game real quick, and I recommend you do so if you've just got to the point to where I am at as well. If you are going to be travelling through Omega Ruins without, not that I'm the most perfect guide in the world, but without my assistance, then be sure to just at least save your game. But anyway, I'm going to end the video there. Thank you so much for watching this Final Fantasy X video. It's great to be back, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, guys, see you then.